What are they going to do? What would you do? My take is I trade Matthews.
So I think those questions will be answered sooner than later because John Chaika is going to fly out to Arizona and sit down with Auston Matthews and I believe Judd Moldover, his agent, and say, this is my vision. This is what we're doing. And you almost have to go, are you in? Are you out? I'd like to know because I've got a plan A, I got a plan B, plan C. Plan A involves you being a part of it and extending and us taking McKenna #1, and we're going to be proactive in free agency. And this is what we're going to do. It's going to, we might have pain for a year and a half, but we think we can turn this around pretty quick with some of the pieces we have either in-house or going to trade and sign for. We're going to use our financial flexibility. I think a lot of it, Rhett, if Auston Matthews goes, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I can't tell you because you haven't built the team yet.
Right.
Then they might have to make up the decision and go, okay, if I decide to rebuild, please give me 6 teams you'd be interested in waiving to go to. That way I can know if I'm going to go to plan B involves trading Auston Matthews for a boatload, just like we saw Quinn Hughes. And it might involve trading William Nylander. And you go to his camp and say, if we are rebuilding complete scorched earth, where do you want to go? Give us 5 to 6 teams and you'll be the next on the chopping block. And I can't say what they should do, Rhett. I'm just saying, I think that there's a couple different avenues on which way they can head. It didn't hurt that they got the #1 pick because that's currency. That's currency that you can't take away from them.
So here's the challenge I have with this is that Jake is going to fly out there and pitch a plan. But that's great. Every GM has a plan for their team to be good next year. Auston Matthews has to see it. And that's why I'm just why are we waiting for Auston Matthews to believe in a plan or not? He has to see it. He didn't plan on being 5th from the bottom this year in the NHL. He didn't think the team was going to be that. If I'm Auston Matthews, I'm I got 2 years left. I'm going to give you everything I got.
Yeah.
And I like the sounds of this plan, but if your plan includes signing Darren Radish and this coach, and we're going to trade that guy and this guy's you have to do all those things. These are just ideas you're pitching.
What if Darren Radish goes, you know what, 9.5 from Toronto, or I'm going to take 7 to stay and get passes from Kucherov for the
100%.
next 8 years.
So this is my point: is that what can Chaika actually say he's going to do? They're all just things we're trying to do.
Right. I'll steal the line from O-Dog. When you guys were talking about this, and his point, I think I fall in there is, you meet with Auston and say, okay, so what are we going to do to make this Leafs team better? You know how this Leafs team gets better?
You play better.
Is if you play up to your capabilities.
Yes.
Are you in or are you out? Because if you're in and you're ready to fucking play, then we're a better team. But if you got 1 foot out the door already, then let's just expedite this whole thing.
That's why I've already jumped to the because I'm such a hot take guy. I'm trading because I don't believe that this core, they've already lost one of the guys that was their core. They didn't win with them. I've not seen any of them step up in games that matter and make me go, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, they step up and win you hockey games. Right. The Leafs guys have not done that. Blah, blah, blah. What I want to hear, I don't need to, again, easy for me, but when you talk about culture and the culture that Rod Brindamore's created, it relays into this. Why is Auston Matthews not saying, I'm totally committed to whatever this guy has planned and I'm here to help the team win? What happened to those days?
You know what? You're right, but those days are, I don't want to say they're gone because
they're gone, but that's what made us hockey players better people.
For some players, they are. For some players, they're gone because their parents, their agent, their, the way that they've been brought up.
How about Landeskog?
Yeah.
Gabriel, what did Landeskog go through to get back to playing for the Colorado Avalanche?
Yeah. And by all accounts, they were dying for him to come back because he's one of the guys who could keep Nate McKinnon, in check. And I'm saying that respectfully because it sounds like all he wants to do is just play hockey and win and win and win. And sometimes you need somebody in the room to go, breathe. Breathe. And I think that's where, Landeskog's influence has been unbelievable. The guy was the youngest captain in the history of the game at one point.
And my point is just that That's commitment to an organization and a team from a captain that wants to be there. This guy went through hell to get there and is back contributing.
Yeah.
Now we have to fly to Scottsdale. Do you want to play for us? Is it? Are we doing okay for you?
You're kind of playing both sides because you just told me that coaches don't want to sign up for this mucky muck at the top of the org. Can Auston feel the same way or no?
That's
he's going to give you his all, but like,
yeah,
why
but
do I
he's
have
been there and created part of the problems?
He's definitely been a part of it. But like, what if he doesn't love this?
Then say it. He doesn't need Chayka to fly to fucking Scottsdale to do it. This guy's had one foot out the door, in my opinion, since he started in Toronto.
I'm not there, but he may have.
So leave.
Yeah.
I'm not mad if he wants to leave. Don't drag this shit out. If you don't know what the organization is about in Toronto after how many years you've been there, then what do we?
Well, I think it's a great point, because I don't think anything that John Chayka is going to say could probably sway what he's probably feeling internally. Now, he might want to see something that was like, oh, I didn't anticipate that, and here's the thing that is probably not been brought up. It's not like John Chayka dropped in off the moon. He played, or he was the GM in Arizona, in Austin's hometown.
Yeah, they're familiar with each other. He was around the rink apparently.
Close with each other. The thing that might hurt John Chayka is Austin's relationship with Shane Doan, his mentor. And it didn't go well with Shane Doan and John Chayka. So that's something that, it could factor in, even if it's 5%.
Hey, all you dusters. Thanks for watching. Apparently, I'm supposed to tell you to hit like and subscribe. You sound like a real cheese ball.
Cheese ball.